Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is this brown and gold halo eyeshadow look using the Maybelline Lemonade Crazed eyeshadow palette. This is super easy to do, so let's get started. Starting off with a freshly cleansed and hydrated face, I'm priming my skin with the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser Primer. I had been sick with the flu for quite a few days when I filmed this video, and I felt like my under eyes needed extra help. So before foundation, I decided to color correct with the LA Girl concealer in this pinky shade to correct the blue tones. Just applying that under my eyes and around my mouth and nose, and blending that in with a soft, fluffy brush. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation and mixing that with the MAC Cosmetics Strobe Cream and blending that into my skin. Since I pretty much have a permanent breakout on my chin and around my mouth, I also used extra foundation there. And I'm blending that down my neck because we don't want any lines, ladies. Moving on to brows, I'm first using the Revolution Duo Eyebrow Pencil and mapping out the shape of my brows. Then, using the Essence Brow Stylist Powder, I'm using the lighter shade and filling my brows in with soft hair-like strokes. To neaten that up, I'm using my Revolution Conceal and Define on a flat brush and carving out the bottom of my brows. And just blending that in with a fluffy brush. Using that same concealer, I'm applying it under my eyes, on my lids, and everywhere else I want more coverage. Gently buffing that in with the same brush. And going over that with my damp beauty blender just to make sure everything is blended. For blush, I'm using this lipstick from BYS in the shade Rumba and applying that on the back of my hand and then blending it into my cheeks with my fingers. Then going over it with the beauty blender to blend it perfectly. Also popping a tiny bit on my nose and blending it in. As my highlight, I'm using this gorgeous liquid highlighter from Revolution. It's a beautiful gold champagne shade. and I'm just blending that in everywhere I want to glow. Going in with a smaller brush, I'm also putting that on my inner corners. I always get terrible creases on my eyelids and a tiny bit under my eyes, so I'm blending out any creases in my concealer and then setting everything in place with a Maybelline translucent powder. And using a bigger brush, I'm also setting where I'm going to contour to ensure that the contour powder blends easily. With the MAC contour palette, I'm using this middle shade on a small brush and drawing out the shape of where I want my contour to be. Then using these two lighter shades on a big fluffy brush, I'm blending that out. Using a mixture of those shades, I'm also contouring my forehead and under my chin. With this brown pencil from Essence, I'm drawing on some faux freckles on and around my nose. For extra dimension, I'm also using this eyebrow pencil from NYX in the shade Taupe, and I'm adding some smaller dots. I'm bronzing with this bronzing powder from MAC and also blending that over my freckles to make them look more natural. Moving on to eyes next, I'm using this Lemonade Craze palette from Maybelline. I'm gonna zoom you in a bit so you can see better. Starting off with this dark brown shade called Old Fashioned on a small dense brush, and I'm packing that on my lid in a round shape, leaving the middle of my lid open. To blend that out, I'm using this lighter shade called Sweet Tea on a blending brush and going around the edges of that darker shade. Going back in with a darker shade and blending it out again, and I'm just building that up. And I'm doing the same thing on my lower lash line. Using this light creamy shade and blending all around everything we just did, just to make sure it's all seamless. Now for the fun part. Using this sparkly shade called Sugar Coated on a damp brush, I'm packing that on the outside of the gap I left on my lid. To finish the halo effect, I'm using this light gold shade, Main Squeeze, and popping that in the middle and blending it into Sugar Coated. Also putting it on my inner corner. lining my eyes with the Maybelline Ink Liquid Eyeliner very close to my lash line, and I'm not going to be winging it out. It's just to add volume to my lashes. Curling my lashes, and then applying lots of Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. For my lower lash line, I'm applying a tiny bit of this mini lash lifting mascara from MAC Cosmetics. Lastly, moving on to lips, I'm using this pink lip liner from Catrice and lining my lips. Also shading in my lips in the corners and contouring them with it a little. I filled that in with the Rimmel Long Lasting lipstick in the shade Unclothed. And that is this look complete. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Lots of love guys, and have an amazing weekend.